We have a show tonight. So let's talk about the first news update. Who do we have? Antonio Brown, it says he loses his shirt. You know, I am a major football fan. You know, I love mental health topics and issues. So when the two worlds collide, it really is something very important to me. Antonio Brown, he is formerly with the Bucks because he was unfortunately let go of the team based on what transpired when he was playing the Jets. So what he did midway through the game, he took off his uniform, unrobed, took off his shirt, ran into the end zone, did a peace sign like I'm out, and just left. So we're going to show you the video right now, what actually happened, because I didn't really see this. I didn't really see this game because the Jets don't interest me. So let's show them the video of Antonio Brown kind of losing, unfortunately, more than his shirt. Can you pull that video up? There he is. He's kicking off his uniform.
Trying to convince him to keep them on. Obviously, they were unable to do so. He tossed his shoulder pads, stripped off his shirt and glove, threw those into the crowd, then ran across the field while the teams were still on the field, giving the crowd a peace out sign. I'll let you know when we hear something official on his status.
Antonio Brown, that's Antonio Brown without his uniform, we are told, without his jersey. Antonio Brown, that's Antonio Brown without.
All right, so we're having some technical difficulties, probably because I'm live from Honolulu, Hawaii. So anything is bound to happen. Actually, I didn't know if I was going to actually have a show tonight, but I'm here. So we're having slight technical difficulties, but that's all right. I'll give you a recap of what happened. So basically, as you saw, midway through the game, he takes off his uniform. He takes off his shoulder pads, his shirt. He goes down, runs in the end zone, gives the peace sign, and then he's like, I'm out of here. So it's definitely attention-seeking behavior that he is exhibiting. I don't know what's the why behind that, why that is actually happening. It could be a couple of things. If you know his history, Antonio Brown, he's always been attention-seeking. Some people are chalking it up to CTE, which is chronic traumatic encephalopathy, brain injury, repeatedly getting hit, either boxing or football. It could be he could be, perhaps on some type of substance. I don't know. But what I do know is he definitely needs to get evaluated, because I always look at people like him and I always say, oh my gosh, he could be my child. That could be my child. Like, what would I do as a mother if I saw my son display that type of behavior? The first thing I would have to do, definitely pray. The second thing I would have to do is fly out to wherever he is, because that's a cry for help. I don't know exactly, like I said, what's happening with him. I've never been in his presence to assess what it could possibly be, but we know that something is not quite right. That is not normal behavior from an employee who signs a couple of $1 million and says, you know what, I'm out of here, in the fashion that he did it. So the Bucks let him go. I don't know if anyone else is going to have him come on, because right now he looks very toxic to football owners. So, I don't know. I can only pray for him. I can only recommend that he get an evaluation from a good therapist, from a good psychiatrist. They do also some type of CT scan to see if he does have CTE, if he has some type of brain disorder, because his behavior is very erratic, very erratic. So when you look at people that have brain injuries, whether it be acquired brain injuries, ABE, things of that nature, they're very erratic, irrational, because their brain has been injured. Again, I have no idea what's happening with him, if he has a brain injury or not, but the brother definitely needs help. And his family needs to rally around him, and don't look at the money that he's losing, but look at the soul, the spirit. He doesn't even look good physically. He was a very attractive young guy. He just does not look right physically. He looks like he could be on some type of pain medication, opioids, and that. I don't know. But I'm going to keep abreast of this. I'm going to keep following up on this, because this is something that really is important to me, not only because he's a brother, but because apparently he does have some type of mental health condition, as well as he's a football player. Again, if you know me, you know I'm a diehard football playing fan, to the point where I hate Dallas Cowboys. But when what's his name, Dak Prescott, was injured, I even prayed for him. Now I think my prayers got answered too well, because now they're like trying to go to the Super Bowl. I said I'm never praying for him like that again in my life. Anyway, so.
You are entering the Urban Suite.